Welcome to Financial Health, a 5-minute conversation with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management, focusing on your current and future financial goals. This is Financial Health on WOMT.
Welcome to Financial Health. It's WOMT, and it wouldn't be Financial Health without my good friend Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Jason, how are you?
Really good.
Good.
Ian, how are you?
I'm very well.
Good.
Thank you for asking, Jason. Today, we're talking something pretty important to everybody.
Every day we talk about something in.
That is true, but today, 401ks, Jason. So 401ks, we have talked about these in the past, but you actually brought some figures with you today that really interesting.
I wouldn't have a financial health episode if it wasn't for numbers and figures and analysis and...
You're right.
Too much, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, the article we read is from Fidelity. So Fidelity released a article, research, that they now have the most millionaires that own a 401k on record.
Yeah, so what does that mean,
Yeah, if you didn't know what that means, Fidelity offers corporate 401ks to companies, and if you're a participant in that plan, you're saving, and then at some point, hopefully you reach that milestone, maybe it's $1 million. At this point in time, this last quarter, they reached the highest level number of people that have $1 million or more in their 401k.
Wow. So, Jason, do you think...
I was going to ask you, like a multiple choice, if you want to start with that. What the reason is that probably we've reached this record high of people that have $1 million in a 401k. So how do they accumulate $1 million in their 401k?
Oh,
that's a multiple choice question. Options on a multiple choice. Again, I'll give you the answer in a little bit.
Okay.
But they picked the right stock.
Okay.
They bought at the right time. They sold the investment at the right time. Or the last option, they consistently saved every paycheck. Week in, week out, paycheck after paycheck, month after month, year after year.
Okay. Listeners, just by process of elimination here, after our talk about websites and all of these new applications and everything, Jason, I'm not going to go with the selling at the right time or buying at the right time.
There you go.
I'm going to go with saving.
Boring, isn't it, Ian?
No, it's, yeah, kind of.
It is.
But at the same time, look at us. Fidelity is saying they have the most 401k millionaires on record.
Ever. And I think it provides some context. And a lot of individuals come to me and say, hey, what's a hot stock? Or when should I get in? Or with the election coming up, maybe I should get out. It's not about timing. It's not about buying that right investment. What it is diligence, discipline, all the boring stuff that our parents probably have taught us, but we just never did. It's just saving consistently, regardless of what happens, how you feel, still save and invest. If you have an idea, we might have touched on this on a past episode, but what do you think the average 401k balance is? Now, keeping everyone,
yes.
So not just millionaires, but everyone out of Fidelity. So out of all the 401k participants, what do you think the average balance is from the highs to the lows?
Oh, well, since Fidelity said they have a record amount of millionaires now, I'm going to have to go a little bit higher and $100,000.
Yeah, see, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
182 is the average.
Okay.
So
nice.
I don't want individuals to be disheartened if they don't have $1 million or if they're not close to $1 million.
Yeah.
Because if you're saving, if you're investing, if you're doing something, that's a big step towards financial success and financial independence. But yeah, the average balance is 182. What do you think of those individuals that do $1 million plus? What do you think the average is of those individuals?
Oh, I'm going to say the average is going to be multi-million. So I'm going to say 2 million.
Okay, a little bit lower, but as the average, it's 1.581. So that's the average. If you do have $1 million with Fidelity, the average was 1.58.
Wow. So again, listeners, I know those figures may seem very big to you. If you don't have them in your 401k, don't worry, neither do I. But what you can do is consistently save.
Yeah.
And that is maybe not the most exciting thing to do, but in the long run, definitely helps. Now, Jason, we're running out of time. So Jason, if anybody has any questions for you, Weier Wealth Management, what's a good way to reach out to you and your team?
Yeah, phone number is 920-242-9470, 920-242-9470. Website is Weier, WEIER, WeirWealthManagement.com.
Awesome. Jason, I'll chat with you next week. It's WOMT.
Securities offered through Advantax Investment Services, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Advantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through Advantax Insurance Agency. Views and opinions presented in this podcast are those of Jason Weier and not of Advantax Wealth Management or subsidiaries. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only, not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Performance reference is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All investing involves risk, including loss of principal. No strategy assures success or protects against loss. This is a hypothetical example. This is not representative of any specific investment advice. Your results may vary.
Financial Health is heard every Monday at approximately 11:20 with Jason Weier of Weier Wealth Management. Learn more online at weirwealthmanagement.com. You're listening to WOMT Radio, a Sea Hafer broadcasting station.